To pay or not to pay, the government is at a crossroad. Cabinet had wished Parliament would rubber stamp its decision to pay some 1.4 billion shillings to two firms linked to the Anglo Leasing scandal as ordered by the courts in Switzerland and London.
Tumepeleka mambo haya bunge ili bunge iamue.
It was highly likely that the government would secure the green light from the August House, but Wednesday tables turned. MPs allied to the Jubilee coalition, who were mainly depended upon to swing the vote in the executive's favour, gave a cold shoulder.
We as members of the 11th Parliament, particularly from Jubilee, shall not be manipulated, neither in the name of the President, nor in the name of the tyranny of numbers, to deodorize corruption in this country.
The Solicitor General, Treasury Cabinet Secretary and Principal Secretary on Tuesday managed to convince Parliament's 70-member Finance and Budget Committees that there was absolutely no way out of the quagmire except to settle the debt once and for all.
Whether we pay them or we don't pay them, they will get the money, okay? But the consequence of getting the money from the sovereign bond is they'll attach the sovereign bond in totality. They won't attach only the amount they want. They will attach the entire amount of the sovereign bond.
We have negotiated to pay as a bullet payment, just one-off.
Even then, the Law Society of Kenya chairman Eric Mutua prefers that the government dishonours the court orders for fear of much more dire consequences.
The moment you pay the first case, which is fictitious, the moment you pay that case, what is going to happen is that you're opening a floodgate. All these other 13 which have not been claimed, they'll use that as a precedent.
So you believe that the 1.4 billion shillings that we are being told should be paid is only supposed to open the way?
That 1.4 billion was basically to open the way in terms of liability, in terms of acknowledgement that these monies are due, and in terms of saying nothing wrong was done with Anglo Leasing type contracts, therefore they are payable.
Mutua's assessment of the two cases is that there was a deliberate effort from the government to lose the suits. The government's main line of defense was that the 18 Anglo Leasing type contracts were corruptly acquired. But midway through the decade-long court battle, the LSK chair says the government abandoned its line of defense, choosing mediation instead.
I think it is a lie for the Attorney General to tell the public that we lost these cases and we have no option other than to pay, because we did not lose the cases. What happened is that we recorded a consent and agreed on what to pay. That is not losing, that is agreeing to pay.
Pushed to the wall, however, the presidency may just opt to make the payment quietly. Some in the political class believe it is the smart thing to do, but others resist it.
Rotich, go ahead and pay. The Constitution does allow him to pay even prior to parliamentary approval, and he can come back to Parliament after paying, if it is justifiable to pay to save this country.
If this money is paid, it will be very unfair to this country.
The Law Society of Kenya is also keen to stop any attempt to make the payment. On Monday, it expects to obtain an injunction barring any government official from depositing the 1.4 billion shillings to any entity. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Weekend.